Hello, hello. Welcome to Ram and Goat Astrology. We're just laughing because we both said the same thing at the same time. And welcome to the show. Helena, how are you doing over there in the darkness?
I'm down with the flu,
Ugh,
so not so great, but I'll
no,
survive.
no. It is kind
Yeah.
of nice to be forced to rest, but
Yeah,
not really. But yeah, but not
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I was sort of expecting this a little bit when I was seeing that this Saturn Neptune conjunction in Aries was happening only 4 degrees away from my Mars in Aries in my first house. First house is like body related, Aries is also body related. So I felt with Neptune there, I'm gonna get sick.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. That probably is playing a big role into my I don't want to claim it as my own, but into the kind of panicky, lost in my business feeling I'm experiencing. We
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
I came on the call. She's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I can't stand Pisces season already. I'm not." It was. I just went all over the place. Like my words kind of went in all of the different directions. It was like somebody just sprayed water all over you, but it was my words.
Yeah, but it is a lot
Yeah.
now, and especially yeah with Neptune. Neptune also can make you, so if you have something in Aries, or if you happen to have like a house, like the first house or sixth house, or something that is related to your health, in Aries. With
Mm-hmm.
Neptune there, that can have you feeling very, very confused about your health
Yeah.
and confused, and also having you like seep out energy. Uh, but pretty much wherever it falls on your chart, you're going to be confused about something. It can make you also feel anxious.
Yeah.
Neptune
I'm
is anxiety.
so that is what I'm feeling right now is angstiness, anxiousness, specifically with my business. But my business is actually like five, maybe even six. But I've not actually really counted because it's like different entities of one business, and there's like five different things. So it's an unbelievable amount that I just told you before we hit record. I don't know how many people could actually carry what I'm carrying
Yeah.
mentally. The mental load
Yeah.
is really intense. And I mean, of course, I've got all air signs in my chart, so that makes sense. But this last week specifically, it was when Saturn moved into Aries. I felt it. I can't even describe to you how I felt it. It was a sudden angst. But then two couple days after that is when the solar eclipse was,
Yeah.
and it was the new Chinese New Year and that energy shift. So I was trying to figure out what it was, and then the sun moved into Pisces season. So I was trying to pinpoint it, and now I realize I think it's the
Mm.
Neptune Saturn conjunction because
Yeah.
it's in the middle of my 11th house. And the 11th house, for those of you that don't know, is community and friendships, but friendships like acquaintances, right? And, clubs and organizations. And that's where my Mercury and my Sun sign reside, is literally on either side of this conjunction. So my Mercury's at 25, my Sun's at 8. These are happening right in the middle in this house of causes and aspirations and humanitarian connection.
Yeah.
And all of my businesses are like in that realm, right? They're all, online. I've got retreat happening in May in Arizona. I've got the Cosmic Collective is my online teaching education platform that I'm doing. And then I've got my group stuff that we're doing in the Aquarian Acres, the farm we live in, and the disc golf stuff. And I've got the Journey to the Soul book project that we just published our book this weekend. I'm so excited. Go check it out. Journey to the
Yeah.
Soul. It's on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Do a little plug for myself. That's a year-long book project I've been managing and running and facilitating and publishing books and all that. And that's growing. And our publishing company on the side is growing. And like I didn't even know that was going to be a business I was doing. It just kind of happened. Like it just kind of
Mm.
found itself developed, whether I was planning to do it or not. It just kind of developed. So there's so many things, not to mention the podcast that we do, right? This is an online podcast that is global, very 11th house, very internet
Mm.
based, very astrology, 11th house energy. And then we have, as well as that, I've got 5 children who are involved in all of the things, right? All of the musicals and everything. So my community, I'm in the community choir. I'm in, right? There's all of the community, and I'm
Yeah.
feeling panicky because I'm not able to keep up with all of the demands of all of the
Mm-hmm.
things. And I am having things slip through the cracks.
Mm.
They are.
Mm.
Is it major stuff? No. But my to do lists are immense and they keep getting longer.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
and the Saturn checking stuff off doesn't seem to be happening. The Neptune
No, but
nebulous like
I feel like,
activities keep showing up and
yeah,
growing, but the Saturn check marks of like getting shit done, that's
yeah.
not happening.
No, I
And it's
feel more like this meeting with Saturn and Neptune is Saturn more making us do the work,
yeah,
making us, um, realize what it is that we need to do, and Neptune actually helping in a way. It can make you anxious too, but in that anxiousness, you're gonna probably find something that you need to correct in
yeah,
your path. Maybe, like you're saying, things are maybe falling away that
yeah,
needed to fall away.
yep, yeah. And I think in general, better systems, right? Saturn is the
Yeah,
systems planet. And I'm looking at my businesses and the way I'm doing stuff going, oh, I need a new system. Like, not necessarily a
yeah,
total overhaul of a new system, but like I have to adjust and do it in a different way. Maybe the system I have just needs to be tweaked into this new, energy. But oh
yeah.
god, the
There's
angst
a
is
lot
real.
going on right now. Like we had,
Yeah,
yeah, like you said, we had the eclipse, we had the Chinese New Year, we had Saturn moving into Aries, we had the yesterday Saturn Neptune conjunction. We also very soon have Mercury uh, retrograde in
retrograding.
Pisces.
Yep,
So we're already starting to feel that as well, the Mercury retrograde. I felt it a couple of days ago and I was like, oh,
yep, me too.
yay, here we go,
Yep,
and
yep.
we are in eclipse season. And so there's a lot, and
So
it's we're happening to be in Pisces as well. So there's a lot of like letting
layers.
go, not having any idea what's happening, things being very like nebulous, and Mercury spinning everything backwards. Like, what is the direction?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's like when you do this game and you spin at the spot and then you're supposed to run in some direction.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
It's like that. So the smart thing to do
And
is
you're
probably
falling
not to
over while you're
run.
running.
Yeah, and I think that that's the lesson. Like, don't run immediately and fall over. You're gonna
Right.
fall over. But maybe stand still, sit down, wait,
Yeah.
find your balance, and then we can move. Like I was
I think
telling my partner
I'm
the other
craving
day,
that.
yeah, we have to try and stand still now because there's so much flowing around us. There's no way of us winning a fight with this current. So we just have to observe and plant new seeds in our heads, perhaps not too much, but just like
Right.
observe and pick things up and try things on. Don't do anything drastic. Don't take any big decisions, really. I would say for the next like 3, 4 weeks.
3 weeks, 4 weeks at least.
Honestly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks for the eclipse and longer for the for Mercury retrograde.
And Jupiter's still retrograding over there in Cancer, and he
Yeah,
doesn't go direct until March 11th. So we've got then our planet of abundance and our planet of the way we think and communicate, both going retrograde for about 2-ish weeks together, both in water signs. So
yeah,
it's like you thought you were being pulled towards the beach, but you were actually being like pulled out to sea farther, right? Like you can't, like you said, you can't control the current. You
yeah.
can't. The
And you
current
can't
has to
fight
bring you
it either.
farther out in order to bring you back around and
Yeah,
bring you into the shore. It's almost like you have to take the long way around at this moment for these next couple of weeks. And God, do I feel that?
yeah,
It's totally.
yeah. We just have to let go and try and enjoy the ride of whatever
Yeah.
is going on and whatever is gonna, uh, you know, just changing the year from the snake to the horse was a
Yeah.
lot. Like we talked about last episode with the year of the snake, bringing up so many things from the dark, like from the darkness, bringing up so many things to the surface for
Yes.
us to look at, and to deal with that is a lot. And now we
Yes.
also have this double fire energy with the horse, a fire horse, um, and we're in Pisces, so it's like, yeah, we have a lot of energy, but we have no idea where we're going, how we're gonna do this.
It really
Um,
is like you've got
yeah,
tons of energy and go, but not the direction and where to go with it. The
yeah,
Neptune Saturn is confusing, and then the Sun, Mercury, Venus, North Node, all in Pisces. Then Mercury retrograding in Pisces. As Mercury retrogrades, Mars is going to enter Pisces.
yeah,
So, for those of you that don't know,
yeah,
Mars does not always travel with the Sun. It's just the way his trajectory goes. Sometimes he kind of lines up and is, you know, close to that cluster of Sun, Mercury, Venus. He's not always there though. So it's only every couple of years where he kind of gets in alignment with them. And
yeah,
this is one of the years where he happens to be Mars is in alignment with the Venus, Mercury, Sun,
yeah,
triplets over there that play around together. So this is just like even more added energy. And for those of you that pay attention to asteroids, Pallas Athena, the asteroid, is also in Pisces as well. And she's going to be conjunct the Sun and the North Node coming up here on March 1st. So
yeah.
there is so much confusion. This is literally, if you are confused and like, I don't know what's going on, I
Oh my
think
God.
I think this is it. You are fine. Take a breath. Like Helena said, that angst is there. Yes. Just feel it. I'm feeling it
Yeah.
right now. As I'm talking to you, recording this podcast, I'm feeling angsty, not even joking. I think there's like 8 different to-do lists in front of me and at least 4
That's no
on my
good.
computer on the notes, right? So they're all over the place. And what I've got to do is get them all into one spreadsheet or something and
Yeah.
then take 1 or 2 out and do 1 or 2 things per day and
Yeah.
just that's it, right?
Yeah.
Just
Absolutely. Yeah, like
it's
one focused one, and then like if you're able to do the second one as well, that's a plus. Like
exactly.
focus on one. But I really feel that it's actually pretty funny. We're talking about confusion and what to do with our lives because today I posted I wrote something on Instagram asking like on my private page asking some friends like, what do you guys think I should do with my life? Be honest. Pretty much just like that. Like, what do you think I should do this? A, B, or C? Or none of the above? Or do
that's
you have any other ideas?
hilarious.
Like, I need a reality check. And that's also Pisces, like, reality check. Like, not really. Pisces is the opposite of reality check. Pisces is fantasy land. Um, but it's very interesting. I feel like right now, for where we are in this time, a very unique time with all of these different things that we have mentioned, with the eclipse, with the new year, with the Saturn Neptune conjunction, everything. I think it would be a great idea to start writing a diary.
Mm, yeah.
So just, yeah, writing a diary, and if you can get your hands on something creative,
Yeah.
um, start doing that. I actually just unpacked like a really, really old um, tools to, you know, when you have pieces of wool and you
Mhm.
have a needle and you
The
just do
felting.
this.
Yep. Yep. You
Yeah,
literally just stab it over and over and over.
yeah,
It's one of
yeah.
my favorite hobbies.
I started felting today. Like first time in I don't know how many years. Like I don't sit in the sofa and felt, but this is what I've been doing today.
Yay. I
Yeah,
love that. Felting, I think, is one of the most therapeutic because of the repeated stabbing. I think you
yeah.
can just stab that over and over and over, and you
Yeah,
can really
and
like get your
eventually
aggression out.
it gets the shape, and
Yep.
you basically don't need any skill to do it either.
None.
Like you don't need to watch a YouTube like
Nope.
video on how to do this. You just start stabbing, and it will
You
become something.
literally just stab wool
Yeah,
into a thing and
it's really nice.
it's it's so great. It's so great.
Yeah,
I love that. I just pulled up your chart. I love that you have this like confusion around what am I supposed to do because I'm just going to share your chart because this is funny.
oh,
You have
let's
Pisces.
take a look.
So your chart is so interesting because of where you live and because of you're born so close to the summer solstice, you have a really huge first and seventh house when you use the Campanus house system, which is divided
Yeah.
by space instead of time. And so it's really interesting. It changes the house sizes. And when you do that, your chart is fascinating to me because your whole first house, it starts at 20 degrees Capricorn and the first
Yeah.
house ends at 21 degrees Taurus. So you have
Yeah.
Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries all like in the middle of who am I? The house of who I am, who
Yeah.
am I, right? And so this is
Exactly.
just a fascinating layer of astrology that you can play with is the different house systems and stuff. And none of the house systems are wrong. They're just different interpretations of it. And the Campanus system seems to work for my brain the best. But what it does is it creates these signs that are known as intercepted. So they're hidden inside of one house. Now, if you look at the first house, this is the image that we show to others. It's our self awareness, it's our outer expression, it's our physical body and our image, it's our self confidence, and it's our aspirations. So I love that we're in like a major Pisces energy, and Pisces is the middle of your first house.
Yeah.
It is like
It
hidden
is.
in there. And you literally took a poll asking people what, like, who am I basically?
Yeah. What should I do? Tell me. I have no idea what I'm
That's
doing. Am I good
so
at this? And this is
hilarious.
like, am I good at any of these things?
And your
You guys
north
tell
node
me.
is at 14 degrees Pisces, right in the middle
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
just hidden
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Oh, that's yeah.
So, of course, you would be like, and with Mars, transiting Mars at 29
Yeah.
degrees Aquarius here in just the next week or so, then he's going to go into Pisces. So, the driver of the car is literally just driving into fog and being even more confused. He
Yeah.
just got through Aquarius and he was optimistic and hopeful and moving to the future. And now he came upon this Piscean storm and he's like, I don't know where I am now. What's going on? And of course,
Yeah.
this
Like
would feel
raining
this way when
sideways.
you're entering the third trimester of your pregnancy, right? Like, of course, this
Yeah.
is where you start to go, what do I do now? Who am I? Like
Yeah.
this, you don't know. You're changing.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And your chart just kind of explains it perfectly as you kind of like walk through the first house. You have to
Mm.
walk through these various different stages of figuring out who you are. Now, Saturn's been going through your first house since friggin' 2018.
Yeah.
Like,
I
so,
know.
like, of course, you're literally maturing through all of these signs. And now, last week, you just got to Aries, which is I better decide and take action on who I am. And he's coming up and starting to knock on the door of Mars, going, "Hello, hello. Where are you driving?" And you're like, I think I'm driving to motherhood. Is there somewhere else I should be going? I don't know.
Yeah. Should I
Um,
pick something up on the way or someone or
do you have some other instructions for me, Saturn? Like, please
yeah.
tell me what to do. And Saturn is like, well, haven't you figured this
Yeah.
out? And Neptune is over there going, hi, I'm right here too. No, she hasn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's absolutely like that. But and I'm very happy that I don't feel panicked about it. Like I know I feel very confused and when I think about the future, I have no idea what to expect. I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel quite calm about it at the moment, at least. I just feel like, yeah, I'm fumbling around in this
Yeah,
fog and I was like, I guess I'm gonna know eventually. Like
you
that's the
are.
feeling I have. Yeah.
You absolutely are going to know eventually. But if you look, your sun sign, or I mean, your Mars is having this lovely trine up here with Sagittarius in your midheaven, and they're both in fire. So this is 5 degrees Aries and 7 degrees Sag having a trine. So if your Mars is having an easy conversation with your midheaven and they're in fire, you guys got to know that fire changes. Okay. It can't just
Yeah.
keep burning the same substance over and over. Like it can, I guess, if you're like a pellet stove or something. But most of the time, fire likes to consume new things, right? And it likes to try
Yeah.
new things and have, especially Sagittarius, it likes to learn from new experiences. So as soon as Saturn gets over here on Mars, you're going to be real heavily pregnant and then birthing a baby. And that's going to give you a whole new experience with this Sag trine. So I think you're just
Yeah.
like prepping for the big trip that you're about to
Yeah.
embark upon, is really what I see. And it
Yeah.
is confusing
Yeah.
when you're having your first baby and you don't know what anything is. Like it is very
Yeah.
confusing. And this is all in your first house of I
Mm.
am and the image I am showing to others, which is now
Mm.
starting to change after what, 37 years?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
fascinating. I love astrology, especially when there's these big changes in our lives, right? Like birth
Yeah.
or death or graduations or whatever, your lineage shift or your grandma died and now you're the matriarch
Yeah.
or whatever it is, right? And you've got Jupiter over here in Cancer. We all do. And this is in your sixth house of how you're being of service to people. So that's retrograding. And that's
Yep.
going to shift here and be going forward right as you give birth. So there's so much like lining up for you energetically in this particular way.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's good stuff.
It is really fun, and I find myself like buying some baby clothes, thinking like maybe this is because I feel like I have a lots of itches to scratch, but I'm not really finding them, and I'm like, was this the itch to scratch? I'm like, no, no, that was not it. I don't feel better or more like in control of anything, and I'm like, okay, I'll just float around a little bit more and see and
Yeah.
see. Like I have no idea what I need to do, or yeah. But
I think you're doing it right now.
I
You're
trust in
resting.
springtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're resting and you're incubating. And that's what Pisces season asks everybody to do is it's
Yeah.
okay with not knowing. That's I think the Pisces
Absolutely.
lesson and what Neptune and Saturn is telling us too is there's like this double Piscean emphasis with all these planets in Pisces, and then Neptune with Saturn is like it's okay to just be and trust and
Hmm.
surrender and know that you'll get to it when you can get to it, and you're doing your best. Just
Yeah.
surrender. It's okay.
I actually really like I really like Pisces season.
I'm
I
really
think
glad
maybe
you
because
do.
I have my my North Node there. Maybe because it's right in the middle of my first house and I get a chance to like
To
feel that
breathe.
part of myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I
it
really
is.
enjoy it.
It activates your Pluto in Scorpio, and it's talking over here in this
Yeah.
Cancer energy. So it's activating all your feels really for you
Yeah.
in your chart, big time. I'm not as big of a fan when I look at where's the chart I had up here for me? Where did it go? It's over here somewhere. I had too many things up. Well, when I go to my chart and I look at just the differences, I think it's so fascinating to see how it shows up in different people's charts because this is why astrology is so fascinating. Yours is in
Yeah.
the middle of your first house and who you are. Mine's at the top of
Uh-huh.
my flipping
Yeah,
chart in
it
the
is.
10th and 11th house.
So it's a lot more active in a way.
So much different in the way it comes out.
More external, like external
Yes.
things affecting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is why you can have people who are brothers and sisters, and one season affects one this way and one affects the other totally different because much like my
Absolutely.
daughters who are 20 months apart, their charts are inverted of each other. One's got a Libra rising, one's got a Taurus rising. So they're completely opposite and
Mm.
they experience things equal and opposite each other because of the way the chart is flipped, right? So
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
Helena's stuff all in the first house and mine's all in the 10th and 11th, like you said, it comes out in a really external way for me.
Yeah.
And with it involves a lot of people, right? The 10th and 11th house involves a lot of people, business people, community people, online people, local people, all the people. And for you, it's you, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's a
yourself.
chance for me to like really to take a break from reality and really go into myself in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Look
And
at
for
your
you,
10th
you
and
need to
11th house. There's
connect.
nothing going on up there right now.
No, no, absolutely nothing. And it won't for a while.
No, your 10th and 11th house gets really activated around Sag season, right? So during
Yeah.
that entire December, November, December time frame.
Pre-Christmas. Yeah.
Yep. That is when you're really, really, really active at the top of your chart. And there's a lot of people energy and a lot of out there energy.
Yeah.
This is where I think astrology is just
It is
brilliant.
so cool. And I love the way of looking at it seasonally, like just following the sun and
Yeah.
knowing that, oh, I wonder why I feel this specific way around October.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun is in my eighth house in October.
Yep.
Interesting.
And I have
Just
Scorpio
looking
in
at
my
your chart
eighth
in that
house.
way.
It's doubly
Yeah.
deeper. It's
Yeah.
doubly intense. Or yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Ah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. And this is
Everything makes
immensely helpful
sense.
too when you're looking at, you know, your loved ones' charts, right? My
Mm-hmm.
spouse, my mother, my younger brother, and my firstborn daughter are all in Scorpio progressed moons right now. And I can't even explain with words, which I have a lot of words. I can't explain how intense this is and how,
Yeah.
frankly, irritating it is for someone outside of that energy to be feeling it from the outside with these four
Yeah.
people who are like really close in my life. It's driving me nuts. Like
Yeah.
it's irritating me. I know what they're going through and I know that it's intense and I know that frankly Scorpio progressed moons I think kind of suck ass. That's my opinion. But if you guys have had a great Scorpio progressed moon experience, let me know.
I think it's one that you won't just pass through without knowing.
Yeah, you just know this 2.5 years or 29 months is going to just be intense, right? Not necessarily terrible, but intense. And so all of these people in my life are in this vibe, and especially my husband. Like I just want to kick him out until he's done. Can you just like come back when this cycle is over? So I can like when Sag is like more optimistic and like you want to communicate again, because he's just gone into like a hidey hole and he's just
Yeah.
disappeared. And my daughter's going down there with him. She just entered hers last month. And I was like, oh, bye, honey.
Oh, bye. See you in a
See
couple
you
of
in 2 years.
years. Yeah.
And my brother just entered his, and my mom just is, thank God my mom's
Oh,
almost done
wow.
with hers. She's like, got 5 months left. But
That's a lot.
it's so good to know that they're in this. And it's so good to know,
Uh-huh.
hey, maybe this isn't a me issue. Maybe they're going through something, and I just need to be patient
Absolutely.
and understanding with them, right?
This
Maybe,
is this is in the best of worlds what we do. We have grace for that everyone's experiencing
exactly.
astrology depending on their personal chart and actually maybe taking a look at that and saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
you need your private time in your
Yes.
Scorpio hidey hole."
And being okay with it and being like, okay, we'll come and hang out when you are have had
Yeah,
enough
and
private
also
time.
like them being aware of that, like, okay, okay, it makes sense that I am like that because yeah, sometimes you are just in a like for example, now only we talked about Pisces and Neptune, and both Pisces and Neptune can be a little anxiety inducing, and me
Yes.
waking up in the middle of the night last night feeling anxious, which I don't do very often, and
Yep.
had to
Yep.
tell my partner who's super Taurus to hold me and ground
Yep.
me, and that really helped. And now I understand why I was feeling so much like that.
You bet. 100%. And
Yeah,
it just helps you go, oh, okay. Okay, this is
yeah.
just the moment. This is
It
just
stops you overthinking. Yeah,
yes. I think that's huge. I really do. I think
yeah,
it is absolutely huge to be able to step outside of yourself for a moment. And that's where the maturity comes in. And that's where astrology, I think, helps people with maturity instead of getting stuck in these cycles of like, oh, why did I do all these relationships wrong? Or why am I, I'm just cursed in relationships. And then I look at their chart and I go, honey, you have Saturn on top of your sun sign in Libra. You were always meant to go through really hard work with relationships to find peace and harmony inside yourself, but learn those hard
yeah,
ass lessons through relationship. You didn't do
yeah,
anything wrong. You did the assignment great. Good job.
yeah,
And then they
yeah.
go, wait, what? Yeah, you did it. And
Yeah,
they're like,
just
wait,
being in
I don't
that.
have to feel bad about that. Oh, God, no, don't. That's
Yeah,
what you signed up to do. And you did it. And now you're finding so much peace and harmony, not searching for a relationship outside of yourself, but having a good one with yourself. That's when
yeah,
you attract the right vibration of partner. And then that person's like, oh, holy shit, light bulb
yeah,
moment, right? And all the guilt and shame or whatever that's been there and you didn't even know you were carrying it, you can just like put it in the garbage and let the garbage guy come and pick it up, right? Like it's just gone. And I can't describe how beautiful it is to see that with clients and watch them release where we're at. So, or where they're at or where they're stuck. So, anyway, that's what we wanted to chat about today. Just
Yeah.
a random chit chat about
A
the
random
energies in the sky and how to deal with
yeah.
them.
And you were also just about to pull a card. I think that maybe we should finish with you pulling a card
You bet.
and
You know
see.
what, I
Just
feel like
take a
we did
look.
the
Oh, you
card.
did. Oh,
So
you did. Oh,
it's the third house, which I pulled
oh,
third house
great.
right as we started, and it's all about communication.
Okay,
And I
well, we
thought
did that.
we did that. As I kept
Yeah,
waiting for like to
that's
talk
so
about the
funny.
card, and I was like, oh no, we are actively doing the card.
We're just doing it. We're just talking.
Yeah, it says if your chart were a village map, the third house would represent your local neighborhood, primary school, your corner pub. It symbolizes how you learn, communicate, and move around your familiar world based on, your siblings or sibling-like relationships and the people in your local environment.
Yeah.
So basically, you just need to communicate. You need to get out of your head and get a fresh perspective. That's literally the
Yeah.
language. Get out of your head and get a fresh perspective. Observe and test your assumptions and check for confirmation bias. That's literally what our whole show was today.
Yeah, and I think it's this is actually great to communicate because now in Pisces season, like me with the anxiety, if I didn't tell my partner I needed help, I wouldn't have gotten help. So if you're
Exactly.
feeling super frustrated or stuck
Communicate.
or yeah, or maybe you're anxious, tell someone, communicate. Yeah,
Because they can't
that
see
helps.
in your
Even talking to
noggin.
yourself. No.
Yeah. They can't see in your noggin. It is not transparent. Believe it or not, you have to say what's happening inside of you.
Yeah.
And most of the time, even if you don't know what's happening, even just saying, hey, I'm not feeling right. I can't describe what's going on. It feels kind of angsty.
Hmm.
I have no idea
Yeah,
why, but I just want to let you know where I'm at.
exactly. I feel like that helps so much.
It
Just
changes
saying it.
everything. Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Communication.
There's your
Yeah.
assignment, everybody, today. Communicate with your loved ones where you are at, even if you don't know the words. Just tell them that
Especially
too.
then. Yeah, tell them with a song. Yeah, or
I love it.
dance.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Helena, we'll let you go rest. Thank you for recording today, even though you're feeling a
No
little
worries.
under the weather.
Under
Take
the
care,
Pisces
everybody. Make sure
weather.
to share this with a friend who needs help with their understanding of the energies right now, and like and
Yeah.
share and comment and all that fun stuff. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us this week. Be sure to like and support the show by sharing with a friend or joining us on Patreon. And you can buy us a tea or coffee and financially support us. Thank you so much. It's so appreciated.